So we're going to look at another pen technique now. So bringing in, instead of using our fine line pen, we're just going to use a regular ballpoint pen that we happen to have around the house and do something a little different with that, right? We can still make art, and there's actually, you could use that in a lot of different ways. You could use this similar to use the hashing and cross hatching technique instead of using the Sharpie. It'll give you a finer line than that particular Sharpie. But I'm just going to use just kind of this rough technique. If you put this pen on the side, the ink flows uneven. And I'm going to take advantage of that to get some, medium values, right? It's not filling in every little blank, so I get kind of this medium value. Now, obviously, the hair is very dark, but just like with the pencil, I like to start out not maximum dark. I like to get it in there, make sure the shapes are right, and then go back. Once I'm confident that everything's in the right place, go back and really darken that up. Alright, so got that in. And then, I can go back. And now I'm going in a different direction. And I'm pressing, I've got it at a sharper angle. So I'm getting more ink on there. I don't have those gaps, the white gaps that I had the first time. And that's probably not as dark as I'm going to get it in the end. Alright, I'm starting to look at some of these shadows. And just using a similar technique. If you're going to use some non-traditional media like this, some experimental techniques, it's usually best to keep it consistent, right? Instead of using this with 2 or 3 other techniques, it can look messy. I mean, you can mix things a little bit, but be careful. It can start to look sloppy. I am outlining some of the things, but I don't know. I think it's just a fun way to work. I want to leave that little white dot in there, don't I? So gotta be somewhat particular. What's happening? Again, just getting those shadows. And I might make them darker later, but we'll see how it goes. So you just have to figure out how to control whatever pen you have. How do I get lighter values? Like this. How do I get darker values when I want to put that nice shadow in? Safest, of course, to start out light and then go back and bring the dark when you're a little more confident. This is my favorite part. Almost any drawing is when you pop those dark values in there, and it just makes everything else kind of stand out. And we can get some of these details, like the stripes in the shirt. I would not even try to make those super perfect, right? Just get the idea of it. Some are thicker, some are thinner. They curve a little bit. Right? The values vary. So just get the idea of those shirts and any little details. Right? We're not going for perfection here. We don't need a photograph. We are mastering technique. But again, I like to get the little things. I want this to be a smile, a little curve up. So that's the idea here, right? Be experimental. Try different things. See what happens. If you're not sure how to use a pen or whatever you pick up, just play around in your sketchbook a little bit. Right? See what you can do to create different values, and then take one of those techniques and apply it to this project. Have some fun with it. I wonder if at the beginning I have math. So I did this twice. Yeah, see, here's one that I finished up on top. I did it. Why? I can't remember why that one didn't work. Oh yeah, I used the document camera, and then it wouldn't recognize that file. So I did it once already. Kind of like it. All right, so be experimental, be confident, right? Try things. You might find something you enjoy. You might find something you're good at. You might find you don't like it. That's okay, though. At least you have a new technique you can use.